David's victories and kingdom were types of Christ's spiritual victory over sin, death, and hell, and of the blessings which flow to believers from this conquest. But the psalmist, having declared how happy the people are whose king, makes God's strength his confidence, and God's salvation his joy, who is pleased with all the advancements of God's kingdom, and trusts God to support him in all he does for the service of it, takes further occasion from the good success of his own affairs to pour out his soul in praise and prayer unto God. In the first place, he gives thanks for the happy beginnings which God had given him, and owns himself obliged to seek after and desire a continuance of God's favor and assistance. Blessed is the man that the Lord has made his confidence, in whom he takes pleasure, and besides, whose ways please him. So far, he had been wonderfully carried on towards the possession of the kingdom, and now towards the enlargement of it. And he owns it to be the effect of God's free grace, that he had found favor in his sight, and received such a measure of power into his hands. He next declares what manner of things he would have God to continue to do. He would have God still to bless and prosper him, and says, Make me to know this morning what thou wilt do with me, in what manner thou wilt deal with me, and what is the measure of my employment. For great is the power of the prince, and he is gracious, high also, and of great height is our confidence, or our refuge. That is, let me know what my duty is, what sort of attempts I must make, and how far I may rely on thee for the issue of them. If God gave me a victory at one time, he might give me a defeat at another. But if I know God's will, and have a principle of encouragement from him, I dare attempt hard things. We should not think anything too hard or too difficult to be done for us if God will go along with us in it. Though the power of the Prince, that is Christ, is great and very gracious, and reaches to all heights, yet he is careful to tell us that God is higher still, and that it is from him we must expect help and succor. He next proceeds to declare how he is affected with the house of God and the ordinances belonging to it.